up the story, kind of where we left off at that strange door. Change maps over. I guess this is through the mine still. All right. So in the ruined or sort of ruined area near the Druid Grove. So I think last we left off, you were just sort of trying to figure out how to get past these runes, which seem to be giving you problems. Did you mention Demi in the recap? The strange ball of light that appeared and told you you couldn't pass?
Yeah.
Yes, but we didn't know the name.
Okay.
They're just currently a ball of light.
Gotcha. Alright, so what do you want to do?
So everything's explored, like we're pretty sure.
Yeah, so we just need to find a way to get past this bit.
Yeah.
Because getting close to the door leads to petrification if you don't get charmed first. And I imagine, because I think we can see more than just the two runes on the door that just are not lit up.
There is a third one, I believe.
Okay. There's probably something worse.
Yeah,
Is it the same door? Is it the same door or the first one? Like it was charming us, and then.
Yeah, there are 3 runes on the entryway to this area, on this door. The first rune triggered at 30 feet, doing the charm effect. The second rune triggered at 20 feet, doing the petrification effect. You don't know what the third rune does. You assume it's going to trigger when you get even closer to the door. Could be very dangerous.
Imagine it's something explosive if I was designing a door.
It's a pity you aren't.
Just go trigger it.
I can try to just force it. Like I think I can handle it, and maybe if someone helps me a little bit with some magic, I can definitely take it. What do you guys think?
NPCs with you? It says you don't right now. I guess.
The druid girl's with us.
Carter.
Yeah, Carter's training with Shock in the thing, but I think
Yeah.
Tavi was helping us.
Okay, so
She's the one who saved us from.
Total party kill, yeah.
Alright. So she would say, I'm worried not knowing what this last rune does. You sure it's a good idea to just approach? Maybe.
But maybe I wanted to approach and at least to deal with the petrification, and then we can start thinking about the next one. I believe the second one triggers before the third one, right? Because we already tried. Someone almost got petrified.
Yes.
Yeah.
But then once again, so what if I enter and I manage to power through and I'm not petrified? What then? You still have to approach, right? It won't discharge. I think it would still affect everyone else.
Yeah. Can we get a detect magic and see what kind of magic is in the third one? The third rune, if we can see that? Or can Calrune try speaking to Demi? Or like just calling out in Dwarven?
Yeah, I can try speaking to the ball of light
Yes.
if it shows up again.
Yeah.
Alright, so what are you doing?
Hey, give it a shot.
Tie a rope around me. I'm gonna walk forward to see if the orb appears again.
I would
But did it-
recommend staying out of the petrification runes.
Yeah. You are tough, but still a scholar. I think you can be easily overpowered by this thing. But when did it appear last time? Did it appear as soon as we entered petrification area? Like when was it triggered last time?
It triggered I think a little while after the petrification area. Sorry, I just had to do a refresh. You guys might need to change your pictures back.
Yeah. Well, maybe then I can try to enter and trigger trigger the ball of light and then you can talk to it?
Or should we just not try talking now? See if it comes back. Address yourself to the Tarufian lab saying you need entrance.
Just
And we
call
can
it.
go
Just
from
say,
there.
hey,
Yeah.
you're a ball of light in Dwarven. Maybe it comes. I don't know. I don't know how it works.
Yeah, try it. Try
Seems
it.
like complicated magic. Navi or Tavi says. All right. So you're calling out to the ball of light.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
Yeah. In Dwarvish, I shout, I am a dwarven wizard. I'm here to solve the issues that's happening in the
So actually,
lab right
really
now.
quick before that, I just realized you have history, so you might get some insight here if you want to make a history check. DC is 15. Okay. So unfortunately, yeah.
Can I give it a go too?
Oh, you have history? Yeah, sure. I forget who has what. Oh, remember your inspiration points. But no, unfortunately, neither of you know anything about this. So when you call out in Dwarven, nothing seems to happen.
Listen, are we sure this is even worth it? I mean, it's a lot to get through.
Yeah, let's
Maybe,
try to figure out a plan or get out of here. If we could. One or the other.
I mean, I thought this would be more of a smash and grab kind of, you know, get in, find some treasure, get out. But this is turned out to be a little bit more trouble than it's worth.
So, Calroon, did I tell you anything about the labs? I feel like I gave you a history check on them for something else. Do you remember?
I don't think you told me anything about the labs before.
Okay. So give me another history check. This would be more for Calroon just because of his dwarven heritage. So with 16, you would, because I forget, I'm trying to remember if you guys got the name of this ruin, or if you didn't have that yet.
Well, I'm pretty sure the orb said it.
That's right. So Cal Ruin, with this, the name of this place being revealed to you, you know this was a pretty important research area for the dwarves, particularly the rune masters in the Tharian Empire days. You're probably a bit excited to find out more about what's in there. Since, if I remember correctly, your interest is these ruined areas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know there could be some valuable things in here, but you also know the defenses on such a place could be a bit dangerous if you don't know how to get past them.
How far is it to the door now? How far away from the door are we standing?
So I assume
30
you're
feet?
standing at 40 feet.
40
Not
feet.
trigger the
Okay,
the runes again. Keep saying
Okay.
ruins.
Guys, can you like magic up some creature or something that we can try to send there? Like,
Public magic
can you
hand.
call for your? Or can you draw a stone and grow like make stone grow some legs and then approach? I don't know what triggers it. Maybe.
Public
remember
magic
that
hand. But
the runes
Mage
they
hand.
don't activate for animals.
But
Davy already told us.
I don't know how it works. Maybe create like a monkey or a baboon. I don't know, something, and then send it there. You're magic users. Just think of something.
Tabby would
I
say,
could
not how it works,
fireball it.
but we'll figure it out. Yeah.
Tabby would say, well, I'm not sure if these traps affect animals. I know the ones in the cave don't. I've never actually seen an animal try to move through any of these ruins.
Well, that was just an assumption since it seems to be the same type of magic, right?
It seems that way, yeah.
So far, none of them exploded.
But the truth is that if it is the same type of magic, then we would have to deactivate them with that ritual, right?
I mean, do we have to be closer for that? Can we not do it
Exa-
from afar?
Yeah, you would have
Exactly.
to be
We
close
have
for that.
Have we detect magic yet?
No, I think that's on you. See if you can find out what the third rune.
Yeah, let me see my.
Is,
I still
how
have.
is it? Aren't we too far for detect magic? We're 40 feet away from the door. Maybe too far.
It's 60 feet.
Are we?
Ah, then it's
Actually, I
fine.
think it's 120 feet for detect magic.
Really?
Yeah,
Hmm.
there's or wait.
Okay, sorry, I'll use.
No,
I'll
I'm
use
thinking
detect
of
magic.
sorry, dispel magic. You're right. It is 30 feet.
No. It is 30 feet. So
Yeah.
you are not getting to the door without
Mm.
triggering petrification.
Hmm.
Well, I think he would just have to go into the charm one, which he's pretty good at.
Yeah.
Aren't we already in the charm one?
No, you're
No,
in
we had
40
to
Yeah.
try
feet.
back out.
You backed out afterwards.
We are not even sure. We are not even sure if it triggers again.
I can just keep counter charming too, to gain advantage all the time.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Let's figure out how it works. Like, let's see if
Okay.
it triggers. For example, if someone steps in, steps out, steps in, is there a reset time? Like maybe it works once per 10 minutes or something like that.
So if you step forward again, Grinkle, it's been probably about a minute or so. But if you step forward again, the charm rune doesn't go off right away. Seems like it's either recharging or there's some kind of time for it to.
Yeah,
trigger.
it's safe here. And am I 30 feet away now from the?
Yes.
I'll use detect magic now.
Okay. And let's see. Is this as an action or as a ritual?
It's a Furbolg thing. So it's an
Okay, so
action, I
it's
guess.
probably an action. So you use detect magic. Now I have to remind myself of magic schools.
Interesting about the reset because it did trigger on each of us.
We kind
I
of all
wonder
walked in at the same time.
Did we? Okay, so maybe. Oh, so maybe the petrification doesn't work because it already triggered once, and I think
Yeah.
we saved some.
That
So
would be
you're up
awesome,
next
yeah.
then.
That's it.
So the first rune, as you expected, is enchantment. The second one is transmutation. The third one is evocation, the one that hasn't triggered yet.
Oh, okay. Well, but this one at
Well,
least. At least.
that's up to
Um,
you, Kaladin.
What's that gonna do then?
Explode.
Yeah, I'm pretty good
Usually-
at dodging stuff.
Yeah, usually evocation spells are powerful, like explosions, like fireball.
Explosive.
Cal
Oh,
Rune would probably be able to tell us all
I'm
about
sorry, I'm
evocation.
a liar. The third rune is transmutation. I thought it was
So
something.
it turns into something?
Generally speaking.
Well, I if it's something, if it's a dex save, I'm probably pretty good at it. I could try to
Can I-
trigger just to see what it is. I'm pretty nimble. I could run
Ah.
out.
Okay,
Well,
we all know.
we should let Robert try the petrification one first,
Yeah.
and then move out.
All right.
Can we have a bit of magical help here somehow? Do you have a way to bolster my defenses a little bit before I walk in?
Oh. It's all you, man.
Okay.
Maybe
I'm-
an aid, but we don't have any more bardic.
It's fine. Maybe like a bless or something.
Yeah, I can bless.
Yeah, go ahead and put it on me too, because
Yeah.
if he gets past, I'll want to try the next one.
Yes. And yeah, so before I do my working hypothesis, and I know it is a big word for me, but I learned it from a friend. Is that if it doesn't trigger right now, then it means that there must be some like a reset time. Let me try. And Robert walks in. approaches petrification area.
We all back up.
So the rune would flash when you walk in, Robert. And I believe I need a con save from you. Let me see. Was it DC 16? Yeah, I think it was 16.
Oh, good bless.
Alright. Bless saves the day. So that will auto-confirm it. So you feel yourself stiffening up. Luckily, the protection of Bless, along with your hardy self, you're able to resist the rune. And nothing happens.
All right.
Oh,
Well, let's
maybe-
see now that you
That,
surpassed
for
it.
some reason, that rune did not have a timer. And actually, at this point, I'll say... Oh, that's why I didn't like this view, because it doesn't... I can't see all your scores. Could you guys do me a favor and just do the first 3 letters of your names for now in the display as?
I see you accidentally changed it to something bad.
Well, I changed it because I was trying to hide one of the icons, which for some reason they made it so you can't move it in the normal view. You have to have this view. But this view also has like a weird thing with the display. Like it doesn't show all the scores. So yeah, it has to be 3 letters.
Doesn't work for Kaladin and Calruin though. First 3 letters.
That's true. Well, I'll try to remember who's who. But I'll say
have-
there we go. So Cal, actually, maybe Cal Ruin. Once I see what his passive insight is.
Gabe, you might want to go to the cogwheel
Yeah.
personalization display and just delete it until it says Cal.
You just have to remember your Cal Ruin. Cal Wizard. Cal Wizard and Cal Monk.
Yeah, you can call me Cal Monk, that's fine.
Or Din and Rune.
Yeah.
Calruin and Cal Preservation.
Ooh.
Hey!
So
Cal
actually,
1, Cal 2.
Rob and Cal. Oh, problem's already coming up. Rob and Kaladin. Give me insight checks. You might glean something from this.
Oh, my sheet is perpetually loading. Let me close and reopen it. I'm resetting real quick. My sheet is being silly.
If there is a DC, I would like to use this ability.
Tactical mind. Yeah, the DC is 15.
So technically, I could succeed. Rather than I can add D10, and if I don't succeed, I don't even spend it.
Alright. Do you want... So you're gonna do that?
Yeah.
Alright. So
Spend my
you...
second.
With how this is behaving, you think that maybe the rune will only attempt to affect a target once, at least over a certain amount of time. So maybe because this stone one hasn't attempted to affect you already, it's still tried to affect you.
Yeah, interesting. It can be more subtle than that. It could be once per person and in certain amount of time, and not just once. That would explain why it affected all of us in Charm.
I see. Alright, well, do you want me to give a go at the next rune then?
Well, we can
Well, you
try-
would have to pause this one first, and
Oh, that's true.
I really recommend you, I don't know, like tie a rope around him or something, or I can push you out, because this thing is quite hard. So brace yourself.
Alright.
Well,
But let's do
we
it
can test it.
while the blessing lasts.
Alright,
I'll
how
quickly-
long does the blast last for? Sorry.
Like a minute.
Yeah, bless is 1 minute.
So I will quickly tie a rope around myself and be like, all right, if I look like I'm getting petrified, just pull me back.
And I'll push you out as well.
So are you casting bless on Kaladin?
Well,
as
it was on me, Kaladin, and Robert.
Oh, did you upcast it?
Well, no,
It-
you just get to choose
It's
3
3
people.
targets, yeah.
Oh, right. Alright, so you step forward, Kaladin, and the rune would flash as you get within the area. So go ahead and give me a con save, please. DC 16.
Alright.
Bless D4. So
Ah.
you do begin to stiffen up as the effect is turning your skin to stone. I would need a second con save.
It's even worse.
Alright. So
D4
unfortunately...
again.
Oh, it wouldn't matter. He can't roll high enough.
Okay.
So unfortunately...
Would I have time to react while he's stiffening up to just push him out of the area, or did it affect him once, so it just continues?
Do you want to try to push him back?
Yeah, I would like as soon as I see him stiffening up and becoming gray and stony, I'll just push him out. Hopefully between those 2 saves.
Alright, so he would stumble back, but unfortunately it does not help, and he kind of turns to stone in a surprised position back at 30 feet. So Cal is a statue.
How do we get him?
unfortunate.
Oh well.
What do you mean, oh well, Tabby says?
How do we get him out, guys? What do we do?
Can
I
use
don't know.
another
Is
spell on
it
him?
permanent? Shall we? I don't know. Leave him at the sun. I don't know. Just moisturize him or something. I don't know how it works.
So,
I
I know.
What'd you say?
Can I use counter spell on him to break it?
at this point, the spell would already be cast. You can try to. You can make an Arcana check to see if you know more about this effect. DC would be 14. Okay, so you definitely know of the spell Flesh to Stone, which you assume is what this rune cast on him, because it followed all the effects of that spell with the basically the resistance and the victim trying to fight back. But if the spell takes hold, he is petrified permanently. But you know a greater restoration spell is the only way to save him, other than much more powerful magic.
And where do we get that?
Okay, guys, I think we just go. Like, I honestly don't think we need. Like, I will step out of there, and I think we have to come back when we are more prepared.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
When it's casting from the runes, can I make an Arcana check to see if counterspell will work as soon as it's casting?
You don't believe counterspell will work just because there's no actual gestures or anything. It just sort of releases the magic.
Okay.
You think dispel magic might be useful against these, but unfortunately counterspell is more for casters than magical effects.
Yeah, and dispel magic not at this point. He's already affected.
Yeah, at this point he would need a greater restoration, or else he's stuck in stone.
That sucks. Hope some of druids have it, but I don't know. I think it seems very serious.
I think one of the elders might be able to help him, Tabby says, though I don't know exactly what spells they have. We could ask.
Yeah, at least the one who was teleporting us seemed pretty powerful.
It'd save his life.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's go find out. Guess we should head back to save him.
Alright, so you're
Yeah.
heading back to the...
Oh,
treatment
can we
area.
carry him? Is that
I'll
what you
carry
think
him.
can happen?
He's pretty heavy as a statue.
We'll drag him then.
I guess you could, yeah, you could like drag the statue.
We could put him in the bag of holding.
Do you just turn to like your volume in stone? Is that like the new weight?
Yeah, so you become very heavy.
But to be fair, Kaladin is pretty small. Like he's a pretty skinny guy.
And we do have bag
Yeah,
of
I just put
holding.
that bag of holding over him.
Well, no, because he might. We are quite strong. We could furbolg lift him, like a removal
Fine.
company.
That's true. You have two fur bogs.
We did do that
I
summer
can
at
carry him as well. I do have
at moving
boots of
company.
striding that help me. I'm not encumbered. I can also carry him. Like I think between us we can carry him. I'll just put him on shoulder, and I do have magical item that I'm not over encumbered in them.
So the internet says a little over 300 pounds for someone his size as a
Christ.
statue.
I can do that.
So you pick up the statue carefully, moving him back to the Druid Grove.
Wonder how much damage he does if I throw him at someone.
Don't do that; he'll break. Tabby says.
Just try, give it a shot.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right.
Maybe save the jokes until after he's unpetrified. They might hit land.
But we
better.
should do
He probably
something with
can't hear
him.
it right now, so
I think so. Then
It's
let's
like
talk
I
about
hit
it.
hard when I'm not made of stone. Imagine how hard I hit if I am made
that's
of
what I
stone.
was thinking.
Alright, so you bring the statue back to the Druid Grove, moving it carefully as to avoid any type of damage to him. After about 45 minutes or so, you get back down into the tunnels, and all the druids seem concerned as they see a statue of Kaladin, but no actual Kaladin. Tabby goes to get the Elder.
Yeah, Rob will say like yeah, guys, you can kind of put two and two together. Like things happened, and it is what it is.
That's very blunt.
Yeah, sometimes you turn to
I'm-
stone. These
I'm
things
quite
happen.
sad.
We've all been here.
So Fedloy comes running quickly and says, "Oh no!" He examines the statue and says, "Well,
Please, Fedloy, please.
there's no damage to him. How did this happen?"
He sneezed. Yeah, door.
Yeah,
He
there's
looks to
a.
Tavi and she says, "The dwarven door, the one that charms. There's a second effect and a third one." He says, "Oh, this rune master's quite powerful in their defenses. Luckily, I think I can help him, though I do require some material components. Do you have diamond dust or nature components that I could use to cure him?"
Let me see. How much do you need?
He says, 100 maho worth.
That's exactly what I have in nature components, so I'll give it to you.
Wow. Hal's lucky day.
That's his lucky
How
day, exactly.
convenient. He says, "Yes, I
Actually,
can."
we had a bit of diamond as well, so
Well,
you know, I will. Can you combine it, or do you need either or?
He says, "Well, I need diamond dust if you don't have the nature components."
Come on, guys. Do we really want to use a whole diamond on him? Let's just use the nature.
Yeah, let's use up nature components. I'll just
We really want to
kind
use a
of,
diamond on him? I don't know. A
yeah,
lot.
you're right. But let's do that. I'll just give him all my nature components.
Yeah.
Delete.
All right. So he does his magic, and you see the stone skin begin to fade as Kaladin returns. So you suddenly come back to Kaladin in a completely different place, almost as if you just instantly teleported.
I'll be like, pull me back, pull me back. Oh,
Last thing you remember is Rob violently pushing you backwards, and then now you're here.
That was a push.
Cal,
did we
Cal,
get
Rob
inside?
did that to you. Rob did
Hello.
that. to you.
Nah, Kaladin.
No.
Rob
You
did
kind
that.
of died for a while, but we brought you back.
I died.
Yeah, and it
Well,
cost
whoever.
200 gold, so you got a debt now, man.
Okay, here, listen. I said it once and this confirms it. I don't think this place is worth it. Clearly whoever was in there wanted to keep us out and they used very, very powerful magic to do it. We're not equipped for that kind of magic.
Wait a second. Let's think about it. Now we know what we're faced with. And, don't you guys have some ways of breaking enchantments, like unspelling them, or what was the word?
Who's unspelling
Spelling
that?
around. I remember. What was the word?
Dispel.
Dispel. Yeah, you're right. Dispelling. Yeah,
I think
something like
our
that.
wizard could help us out.
I unfortunately don't have the dispel spell.
Hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
wait, is he gonna say anything?
Can he learn it from someone? How does that work?
Yeah, I can.
Well, he can
Yeah,
get
does
it when
someone
he
have, like,
levels
a-
up. He can get it when he
If
levels
this,
up.
if this druid knows it, can he teach him, or how's that work?
If you have it written down somewhere, I can write it in my spell book. I can learn it.
So he would say, Fedloy says, I do know how to dispel magic. It's one of my druid abilities. I do not have it prepared. But I could try to help you. My worry is that if there's some kind of countermeasure, like the lab senses it's under attack, it might retaliate.
How can you teach this to our friend? Can you teach this to our friend?
Says,
No.
no, wizard magic is much different from druidic magic. He would have to learn it through the arcane, as my power source is primal, connected to Gaia.
But Nil, can you call for a star to undo something or whatever you're doing?
I think clerics can change, but I think through the long rest, I don't think I have it prepared now.
Yeah, well, we definitely would have to rest, and I think Calruin would still he would need to spend some time to learn the magic anyway. It won't happen right now.
Yes.
So
Does someone have a scroll of the spell magic? Because I could copy it from a scroll.
And just to let you know, Dispel Magic is a clerical spell as well. It's pretty much everyone. Bard, Cleric, Druid, Paladin, Ranger, Sorcerer, Warlock, Wizard.
even Grinkle can do it, right?
Yeah, although
I think I
Grinkle...
had it for a time, but I have to level up to get it.
Yeah, he's not... he
Ah,
doesn't
yeah,
prepare.
I can't just change whenever I have to level up.
Okay. Well, maybe we just keep in mind that there is such a thing, and next time we have a dispel handy, we come back.
I agree. Okay.
Anything else? Anything else? Because we wanted to explore something while Calrian has all of this magic stored in him, so we don't waste it by resting. Any other areas we wanted to explore here? other
We
than
could
this?
deal with the shadow on the Hulk.
That
Yeah,
is true.
Shadow
Yeah, let's go fuck something up.
Magic
the
runes
Wyvern?
aren't really my specialty, but I can beat up a big Umber Hulk.
So Carter gives you a pat in the back and says, glad you're okay.
Thank
Do
you.
another
Yeah.
short rest maybe
Ah.
before that, or is that too much? My bardic could be helpful.
These wizards and their interest in dangerous magic is a little interesting to say the least.
We all
I'll
have
take
our
my chances in a
hobbies.
scrap any day over that.
Alright, so you said you're going to go look for the Shadow Hulk?
Yeah, I think we know where its lair is.
And it should be pretty full at the moment, so we
I
could
think
probably.
Gringo wanted a short rest. I don't personally.
That's
need
if we
one.
have time. I could get the bardics back, and that's really the only thing I'm missing. If we think it's necessary.
Is there anything? I think we were almost out of aid.
Yeah.
So maybe if we do short rest, we would lose aid.
Okay.
So I think
Let's get going.
Yeah, we probably can just handle it just like that. Yeah, we could try Umber Hulk, so that at least we can help druids with this area, so that those tunnels are 100% safe.
Yep. My personal plan is the rope trick. I'm going to try to grapple him and then try to restrain him.
Those things are savage. I think he can. We definitely can try, but hopefully now it will be easier with our magic friend, because before it was very hard.
Have you ever fought an Umber Hulk before or seen one?
I have not.
Similar looking
make
to
sure
me,
you're
just as scary.
They
So
introduce,
let me tell you the story with Umber Hulks, and this one is like Umber Hulk on something, like he's juiced up, but generally those are big hulking armored creatures, and the nastiest thing they have is that when they look at you, you sometimes just become confused and you can skip your turn. So while fighting them, unless you have very strong mind and like very strong personality, usually we have to avert our gaze, not to look at them. So you are basically blind when fighting them, unless you want to suffer consequences. So either you would have to fight him with closed eyes, which I think will highly limit what you can do with it, because you will not be able to target it with spells, or you just have to be far enough away, because I think there is a distance at which he's no longer causing any effects. So just thanks. And once again, this is normal Umber Hulks. This one, maybe his gaze can be stronger. Maybe the distance can be further for it. We don't know. We never fought it. But
Is
yeah.
it just when it looks at you, or is it some sort of spell that it casts?
It's just by you being near it, and just by you looking at it even slightly, like his gaze immediately affects you. So it doesn't have to proactively like spend an action to look at you. It just has to be near, and you not closing you. Like it has to be near you with your eyes open, and then it affects you.
Yeah, and you can't target it with spells where you have to look at it. But I'm assuming that your fireball will probably work, because you just look at the ground.
Or web.
Yeah, either one of those will probably work. But if it targets the Umber Hulk specifically, you won't be able to get a good enough look at it to be able to cast the spell on him.
Or you just have to gamble and be far enough away. If you have some long range spells, you could probably try to do it from far away while still looking at it. Yeah, or you have to just try to suffer the consequences and gamble on you resisting its gaze. I think Grinkle, for example, was pretty good at resisting the gaze. So sometimes, if you're like charismatic enough, you can resist it. But I'm totally garbage at this.
Teach you a thing or two about being charismatic on the way.
Oh, teach me.
All right.
All right,
Yeah.
I think we're ready.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. So you have an idea where its lair is, that area with all the strange dark miasma. I assume you're going to head back there.
Oh yeah.
All right. So
Yes, sir.
You are journeying down to the caves.
Yeah, we even brought a couple of Umber Hulk corpses next to his lair, so we know where it is, plus minus. But once again, it could happen that this is a case of us having to prepare. But let's see.
So when you get back down there, the corpses are in fact gone. And you do see signs that they were dragged into the cave, which is overflowing with a shadowy miasma.
Yeah, by the way, let's like what this miasma is even. I wonder.
Yeah, I'm curious as to how the Umber Hulk got this way.
Yeah, and I wonder if we can breathe there even. It doesn't seem
So,
very.
That does not seem safe. Can I make like a nature check or something?
the miasma would be Arcana.
Even better.
So this looks to you like raw necrotic energy, though you think it's dispersed enough that it won't actually drain you or wither you as long as you have some protection on your feet, which your boots would cover. So if it became more, like if it coalesced and became stronger, it could be dangerous. But just this small amount on the floor, you think you can just walk through.
And this is just
I
at
would-
the entrance.
No, it's deeper in the cave too. It does make you worry though as to what would be causing this much raw necrotic energy to just sort of flow around.
Haven't we seen this already? I think we already explored one area where we had a very similar effect.
Yes.
You remember your
the
friend
Shadow
Cal?
Lord.
Your friend Kaladin, she was casting gust of wind or something similar every turn to help us get away, and there was a
Oh.
cracked crystal.
I was in the dungeon of Hadrox.
Yeah, does it look similar?
It does actually, and I'll give you an inspiration point for remembering that.
Oh,
But yes, this looks
The
exactly
the cracked
the
crystal?
same.
Is that what you said? Yeah.
Does Tavi have that spell? Seems sort of.
Gust of wind.
Yeah.
No, I think it
Jesus.
was not
I
gust
don't know
of
if we
wind.
want to take her
was
for
a
this one,
cantrip.
to be fair.
Yeah, it was a cantrip or something.
She
Some
says,
sort of
no, my spells are mostly for growing plants. I don't know how to summon the air yet. Sorry. Oh, what NPCs were you taking with you for this?
What?
If any.
I don't know if we should, because they're
Don't think we
training.
were going to,
and I
yeah.
don't know if Tavi can live if there's going to be necrotic energy.
Yeah, I don't think
mean,
we
this-
said we were taking any.
This Umber Hulk is extremely, like aggressive. It's constantly hunting through the cave, so we could probably just lure it out. We don't have to enter into that dark miasma.
Oh, yeah, if you think we can do that, I'm in.
Alright, so you're gonna try to lure it out of its lair?
Yeah,
I think-
does
I
anybody
think
have,
the-
Oh, sorry.
I think
go
the
ahead.
cantrip was elementalism, because elementalism has like a beckon air. You can create a breeze strong enough to ripple close, stir dust, rust leaves. So I think in 5 foot cube. So she was kind of like blowing ahead of us and
I
doing
have,
small leaf
element.
blowing. You do?
So if that works, I can definitely.
I think that's what she like. It was very slow because it's like 5 feet cube per round basically.
I
But
thought
it's
she-
like a small.
I thought she actually used a spell, like a first level spell for this.
It wasn't
No,
sure it
she
was a
was,
cantrip.
she was using it a lot. She would not have enough spell slot. Like she was
but I thought
casting it
was
every
like
round.
concentration. Like you could concentrate on it, which I think was it Gust of Wind. I don't remember the spell, but I thought she was like concentrating and doing like an air burst effect with it.
I don't think.
Just tell me if it works. I'll try to move the miasma with beck and air.
All right, so you beckon air. And let's see. Yeah, so this miasma, like I said, is pretty loose. So when you blow air on it, it does just sort of shift with the air blowing.
All right. Someone bring a torch and we can, keep a close eye and see if it's getting more concentrated. And when it does, I'll try it again. If that doesn't work, then I will be able to move it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll put a torch here just to see how it behaves.
All right.
So we'll go further in.
entering.
And does it seem to get thicker as we move?
It doesn't seem like it's getting thicker. The cave gets a little smaller as you get deeper in. I'll take survival or perception for who, up to 2 rolls from the group.
Here we have a couple very good perceptions here.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you get deeper, you would notice that the miasma actually thins out more, and you're coming into a larger, more open area in the cave. You see a lot of bones all over the place, and a lot of signs of things being dragged in here. It's also very dark.
You're saying it's getting thicker here?
No, it actually thins out because it's a
okay.
larger area. It seems like it's kind of coming from the center of the cave. Here, I'll just drag you onto this map.
There's probably another one of those crystals in there.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, yeah, I
Grinkle,
remember.
can you light a light, please, Grinkle?
Yeah, of
It seems
course.
a little bit dark here.
Turn my lamp on.
Alright, so give me a moment to situate you on this map. What I could do. No, well, whatever. I'll figure it out later. Did you say some of you or someone had a light spell?
A lamp?
Or a lamp?
Yeah. We'll get starlight.
What is the light radius of a lamp?
30-60.
It's a lantern. Is that the same as a lamp?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's lantern.
Alright. So you see in the center of the cave over here, there's a very large concentration. It seems like the miasma is much thicker over there. And like I said, there are just bones and looks like old bodies all over the place. I think you're getting close.
I don't think I can see anything. It's
Oh,
very dark.
mark yourself as light source, as a light source if you lit a lamp.
Grinkle, can you?
Yeah, sorry.
I cannot even see myself too.
Don't worry, Rob. I know where you are.
I know where you are as well.
And I always
Next.
know when you leave my threat range.
Exactly what I was thinking.
What's it under again, Lumen?
What?
What's it under again?
It's just the light bulb. It's just so I know who has light.
It's like this one.
I can't see anything. Yeah.
Alright, so you said you lit a lantern. There you go.
Much
fine.
better. Alrighty, it's definitely in here somewhere, so keep your eyes peeled, but not too peeled. Don't look directly at it.
Nice. Everybody stay away from Rob.
Exactly. Does any one of you guys have
Give me
some
one
kind of
moment, I have to reload. I froze up.
does any one of you have some kind of a fog or anything that you can summon so we can obscure so we can fight with it on even terms? Because this is what we were thinking when fighting with the previous Umber Hulks. If we made it so we can see them but they can see us, at least we're even.
Possibly. 1 second. Let me just read what this does.
Calrune, do you have?
I do, but it's not prepared.
Paladin. I'm gonna give
Yes.
you Long Strider.
Ah, thank you.
Rip around and run away from us when the fight starts.
Alright, so Nil, you're starting to feel a slight tremor.
Have like major
Okay.
image. Could that create like a mist?
Can I tell
Yeah.
what way it's coming from?
You feel like it's coming from the northeast somewhere.
I think major image can do the job. It can
Oh, maybe.
obscure. Like you can create a major image of a fog.
Yeah. Around its head.
Yeah. Actually, a good idea. I think very good idea. Because this is what we concluded last time. Like if they couldn't see us and we were with our eyes closed, at least we would be even.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yep.
Alright, so you move a bit closer. The ground in here is earth, so you know it can dig through it.
Alright. Can I use my tremor sense? I'm gonna activate that.
Yeah. Go ahead and link it. So you have tremor sense for 60 feet, 10 minutes. Put an aura on you just so I remember that.
Okay, huh?
Basically all the combat area.
Yeah, that's actually really good.
Ah, by the way, I guess he can target it if he has tremor sense. If it is touching the ground, he can basically see it without seeing it, right?
Yeah.
He can just close his eyes and target it by tremor sense.
Yes.
Does it work like that? Yeah,
Would do.
this is great.
So at this point,
Maybe-
you start to feel something moving underground at the edges of your tremor sense.
Hey guys, be prepared. Weapons out.
We may want to spread out a little bit.
Yeah, and Robert starts hitting his shield with a sword and stomping his legs.
Nil, do you want to activate that thing now, or does it go way too quick?
I'm going to
Or you're not
stealth,
thinking about it?
try to step lightly.
I need the thing. I'm going to take the dodge action because I think that gives me advantage on deck saves if I have to jump out the way. As we set up.
So you are kind of. I think we have to be in combat for you to take the dodge action because you
Okay.
can't take it before initiative. Because if you don't act first, then you can't necessarily be ready.
Well, I just wanted to get ready because in case I think the boule jumped up from underneath and made you do a deck save to like not fall in the
Yeah.
hole or something.
Yeah. So once it's you're in rounds, like you can take all those actions normally, just like you can't ready an attack or anything until initiative determines who goes first. But you're cautiously looking around, trying to figure out where the
Hey,
danger.
maybe like I'll try to hide behind a rock. You guys, or a couple of us hide, and then you guys draw them in, and then at least maybe a couple of us get like
So at
a
this
good hit
point,
on it or something.
you're all starting to
Wait,
feel the
well,
tremors.
just one thing. Just one question to Nil. Nil, should we do the warding bond, or do you think we better not?
I
Can you
don't think
handle
we
it,
need
or
to.
Oh,
Yeah,
it might
hand-
be a little late.
yeah, I think we'll.
okay?
I need the
You
spell.
would
No, but
sense
yeah.
the creature is very close to Rob now.
Yep.
Right, and
It's-
your last
Can we
minute
go
thing
into
that you
initiative?
want to do. Okay.
I'm ready.
So you
ready.
all ready? Rob's banging his shield, as you know, a shield forward, ready. And
Yeah.
you feel it moving under you, Rob.
Ooh.
You feel you can definitely feel it as the ground is not completely stable and you're kind of rocking a little back and forth on the dirt.
And the tremor sense
I'll,
going off?
Yes.
I'll be stomping it, and I'll try to follow it if it moves away.
So you now sense it with tremor sense over here.
Where?
Over here.
Okay.
This is
Would
well,
Rob
this
realize
is-
that it moved past?
Slam the ground or something,
Yeah,
Rob.
so you think it dug under you and is still going southwest.
Hit the ground or
I'll
something,
try.
Rob.
Yeah. I'm stomping. I'm hitting, and I'm doing the whole Dune thing with boom, boom, boom.
Yeah,
He's
nice.
calling the
nice.
worm.
Alright. So
Yeah.
a moment later, the ground erupts. And a
Whoa!
much bigger Umber Hulk than you've seen before. Shadows leaking off of it erupts.
Maybe we shouldn't fight it.
Erupts from the ground. I would need initiative rolls. And you would notice now as it erupts, the darkness coalesces all around it and becomes much stronger in that shadowy aura it has on.
I don't like that. You know, this guy might be able to see in darkness. You know, that's just a hunch.
What?
No, but that's why it's not darkness. That's why we do fog and illusion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is true. Fog might be great here, actually.
Ooh, I don't have to play NPCs. Alright, so the first act, as this thing erupts from below, is going to be Grinkle.
Oh, no way.
So it erupts from below, as I
You
said.
sure?
The
Why?
aura.
Right,
Oh,
No,
did
I'm
I not?
7.
Did I not?
It's,
Okay, never mind. It's going to be.
Kaladin.
Wait,
21.
why does it still say Grinkle?
I'll go, guys. You know,
Did
it's okay.
you-
Yeah. Yeah, I got a 7. Kaladin
Yeah,
got
for
a
me,
21.
it looks correct.
Oh,
It-
because
like,
you're
he's
22.
7.
That's why. He's 21. Why are you trying to confuse
It doesn't say
me?
he's 22 on my.
I have him as
You neither?
22-14.
Yeah, I have 7. I have 7
I
for
got a
Grinkle.
7.
Yeah, 7
Yeah, it
for me
looks
as
like
well.
7.16 on my screen.
Oh, why are there 2 Grinkles? Did you roll twice or something? That's weird. All right, so never mind.
I don't think so.
I don't know why there was 2 Grinkles. All right.
Perhaps his old Grinko.
The secret I can't tell you, Lou. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, as this thing
More
erupts from the
Grinkles the
ground,
merrier.
looks like it is going for Rob. Kaladin, you are the first to act.
Okay, well, I will avert my gaze. Is this gas hurting me? Like, if I end my turn in this aura, is it gonna hurt me?
Give me 1 sec.
The miasma, I mean.
So you do feel like it is affecting you. You think if you stay within it, you might take damage. Like it'll start to wither
Makes
you.
sense. Yep. Makes sense. Okay. Well, good thing I've got like a butt ton of movement. Am I threatened at the moment?
No. It even though it's really big, it does not have reach.
Okay. So I'm at the start of my turn. I'm going to spend a focus point and summon my watery elemental arms.
Okay.
Or sorry, not. I think it's that one. Yeah, the second one. So I get my 15-foot reach, and I'm going to attack it.
Alright, so you send some watery arms out at it.
And these are a
It's-
disadvantage, of course, because I'm averting. Should I put a token on myself for blinded?
Yeah, mark yourself as blinded, just so I remember.
Is it this one?
It is the eye with a line through it is blinded.
With a line through it.
Yeah, it's towards the bottom. It's this
This
one.
Yep. Awesome. So I will. We'll just do. I'm assuming bludgeoning. Works fine.
All right, AC is 18. It is very armored.
Very good.
All right, so 10 will miss with the first swipe.
All right. I don't think I'm gonna hit it at
Ooh,
disadvantage.
no, 15 is going to miss with the second, as its armor protects it.
Yep. I have a bonus action attack, but I'm just going to use that to make it make a grapple save. So either strength or dex, DC 15.
Okay, it will probably use strength for that. So it rolled a 25, and you glean it has a +5 to strength saves.
Okay, that's pretty good. It's not impossible though.
Yeah, anything else?
I think that'll be all.
Alright, so at the end of your turn, you are withered for 6 necrotic damage as the miasma begins to eat away at your life force. Robert.
Okay. Robert averts his gaze.
Okay.
Let me find the correct one. Eye with a line through. Come on, where is it?
It's near the bottom somewhere.
For the love of God. Ah, yeah, here it is. Okay, then Rob will do 2 attacks. Let's say first one, he'll just try to attack with disadvantage.
Alright, so you swing. 13, unfortunately, will bounce off of its armor.
And second one, Rob will just use his shield and everything and just make a shove attack trying to... But no, wait. It goes next, right?
It does.
Okay, it doesn't matter. Then I'll just attack it again.
Alright, second swing.
Because even if I drop it, it would stand up. I think we have to somehow combine it with... Yeah, I'll just do it once again. Yes.
Yeah, 20
Hey,
will
perfect.
connect.
Let's go.
Alright, so you hit it for 15 slashing, cutting
Yes, it
into
has
its armor a bit,
disadvantage.
giving it
It has disadvantage on his next attack, and because of my shield mastery, it needs to make a DC 15 strength save or fall prone.
Okay. Alright, so it does indeed make the save, barely moving from your shield bash. What else?
Then that's it.
So at the end of your turn, you are withered for 6 points of necrotic. Shadow Hope goes. Let's see. So it is unhappy that you stabbed it. It chitters a bunch as it goes for
Oh, weird.
some attacks on you with its claws and mandible.
First attack with disadvantage.
Yeah, so it claws at you. That luckily will miss. On its second attack, it chomps down, which would hit you with advantage. As you are not looking at it. It's 22.
Is it 22 damage or 22 to hit?
22 to hit.
Yeah.
Alright, so it clamps onto you or crunches at your armor, doing 20 slashing and 4 necrotic.
Ouch.
There's some dents in your armor as it bites into you. Minus whatever for your armor master. So that is it
Yep.
for the... Well, actually, that's right. It is a bonus action. It is going to look towards Cal. And suddenly, out of the miasma, a shadowy whirl comes out, striking you. 27, I assume, is going to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Uh,
Oh wait, I clicked the wrong thing.
is that an
It's not
attack?
actually an attack.
Attack roll.
So it's not. No, I clicked the mandibles by accident. So the darkness kind of swirls around you. I need a wisdom or intelligence save, your choice,
Definitely take a wisdom.
as the energies start to affect you. DC 15.
Oh, that's so bad.
All right, so the tendrils wrap around you, grappling you.
Who's a grappler now?
And it is concentrating. You also become restrained. So concentration. And that is it for... I'll just put restrained. I don't need 2 markings. That's it for the Shadow Hulk with the bonus action and its attack. Nil. What are you going to do?
Okay. I guess I will move up here to give flank for Robert.
Oh, and the disadvantage is gone.
And I avert my gaze before I move.
Okay, so you are averting your gaze.
Is the blind eye. Cool. Okay. I'm gonna true strike with the guiding starlight to show me the path I need to take. So I'm gonna true strike.
Alright,
Oh,
go ahead
that was the damage.
link the, I guess I can just click it. Okay.
You even hit it.
You did.
So 18 is its AC, so that would strike.
Nice.
Cool, and then I'm gonna activate my my Furbolg ancestry.
Okay.
So when I hit a
Oh.
large or smaller creature with an attack roll and deal damage,
Oh,
I
this
can
is-
just give it pro.
This is a huge creature.
Oh.
It's huge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, large is a 2x2. This is a
Yeah.
3x3.
Okay.
This is very big.
Yeah. Good back then.
Oh, nice try. That would have
But
been cool.
you did strike it, so how much damage do you deal?
What?
Oh, I rolled the damage beforehand.
You
So
can roll it
would be
again.
14.
It would,
okay.
it would, yeah, it would have to be after the attack roll. Okay, so 10 and 3, so you do 13 points of damage as you sear it with the strike of your weapon.
Radiant damage, if that matters.
Is it all radiant? Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
it would just be radiant, as instead of cutting it, you just channel divine energy into the strike, getting the creature's attention.
Okay.
Anything else?
Yep, fuck it.
Does he continue concentrating?
Oh, right. Do a con save. He does make it, and you would glean that he has a +3 to his con saves.
Oh, so it's quite possibly
Very
with some
possible.
magic missiles.
Alright, so is that it for you, Nil? Looks like your time.
Yep,
is
that's
up.
everything. Yep.
Alright, so at the end of your turn, you would take 6 necrotic. Crinkle.
Cool, so we'll give it a shot. We all have disadvantage, so we'll try giving it disadvantage. I'm gonna use major image to make a big painty cloud mist that
Alright,
goes.
so I believe that is
up
a
here.
20 by 20 foot cube? Or 20 foot
No
cube?
larger than, so I can choose. No
Yeah,
larger
20
than a
foot
20 foot cube.
So where are you placing the cube?
It says no larger, so I'm not gonna make it 20. I'm just gonna make it 1, 2, I guess can't just fuse that.
No, I think larger should be fine.
I think larger.
So if it covers you guys though, that's why.
No, no, I think we are good. Like it should cover us, so he doesn't see us. And or
Yeah,
I think
they're averting.
I'm just
their
gonna put it
gaze.
right over him. Yeah.
it
Good.
doesn't change it. We would not even know that it is there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
So you place the cloud upon it. Anything else?
Yeah. 1 sec.
That's your action, and you are concentrating.
And then we're gonna instep. Turn invisible.
Okay. And move.
We're gonna move. 15, 20.
Nice.
Am I behind stuff here? Or is this in the open?
This is cover, but it's not.
Yeah.
full cover.
Do I have it?
Yeah,
or
you
do
have
I-
the cover condition if it used
Yeah.
ranged on you.
Perfect. Then I just back here. Visible.
So that is it for Grinkle, I assume.
Yeah.
He falls unconscious. Calroon.
Alright. I'm going to get out of this miasma area.
Do you
So I'm
avert
gonna
your
take-
gaze?
I'm using my tremor sense to figure out where I'm going.
Okay. But so you do avert your gaze.
Yeah.
Okay. So you move away. Luckily, you do have tremor sense to help you keep track of where everyone is.
So great.
Am I out of the miasma right there?
Yes.
Cool. Now I'm gonna cast Fireball.
All right. So you chant, hurling a ball of fire at the creature. What about your allies?
You want to link the ability.
Yeah. What ability is that called?
Should be your 6th
Scope.
level ability.
Sculpt spell, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, I know
There.
what you're doing. I just need to see it before I make them all do saving throws. Alright, so the fireball explodes as you weave the energies, creating safe pockets within the blast, as the flames just kind of whoosh around all of you, making you more than a little nervous. But the creature, unfortunately for it, does not have such a luxury. As a reaction, however, to you casting, the creature's eyes flash in your direction.
You can't see.
Well, it still seems to flash in his direction. And you are struck by some unseen force. Oh wait, does it have to see to do this? Or sense, which it can. So yeah, you are struck for 6 points of force damage as it uses its reaction to... Seems like it did something to you for casting. But it would fail its dex save. You glean it has a +1, so it would take 28 fire as you take 6 force.
Awesome.
So that's DC 14 concentration. Nice.
Yep. So concentration check. It would make it 17. Just barely.
Damn.
Oh, 1 over. All right. Anything else, Calroon?
That's gonna be it for my turn.
All right. So into the new round, Kaladin. So you are being restrained, and you're averting
Yep.
your gaze. Luckily, they kind of cancel each other out.
Also, I may have disadvantage, but I also have advantage because he is blinded, right?
You don't know. You would assume he is, unless he has something like tremor sense.
Okay, well, so I'm assuming to get out of this, it's an action to try to escape.
Yeah, you have to try to break free. which would be
An action?
yeah. I'm just trying to see what the DC is. 16. You can use strength or dex to try to break it.
I see. Okay, well, instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my attack action and try to grapple him.
Alright,
So he
you
needs to
try
make a DC
to
15 strength save.
grab at him. Strength save 10 would fail, so he is grabbed.
Perfect. Okay, so now I do have advantage, so now it's a true wash. So I can attack him
Alright, with
genuinely.
your second attack.
Yep.
Zillion times.
Alright, so you two are holding each other.
They're both ranged grappler.
That misses.
Yeah,
In a cold embrace.
second attack. just
Nobody
kind
can
of-
see it in the mist. It's too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I use another focus point for a flurry of blows, so 2 more attacks.
Alright, so as you grab into the mist, 18 will strike on the third attack,
Yep.
doing 8 points of bludgeoning.
And another. Oh yeah.
Yeah, 23 would strike again.
I get to reroll 1, so that's a. Okay, well it's a 1. It's a 1.
Okay, so another 5. And he is maintaining his grapple on you so far. Alright, so you're just
I've got you
whipping at him
grabbed,
in
buddy.
the
Yeah, because I can
mist.
feel him with my water tentacles, so I know where he is. So.
Alright, what else?
That'll be all.
Alright, Robert. I assume
Okay.
you as
I
well are-
think I'm in a good position to start attacking him.
Yeah, so you
Um,
cannot see him.
Yeah, that's fine. Would I have advantage on him because he's grappled by Rob or by Cal?
No.
No, just he gets
No.
the advantage.
Yeah.
Because he is
Okay.
not technically restrained, he's just grappled.
Okay, but let's see. Like, depending, let's see whether I have advantage or not. Depending on whether it can see me.
Alright, so 10 would miss on the first swipe. And 11 would miss on the second. He does seem to still be able to sense you somehow.
Damn it. I think to myself, and I use bonus action to second wind.
Alright, so you draw upon your inner reserves healing. What else?
That's it.
Okay. Shadow Hulk goes. He's currently grabbed, so he's going to start with his bonus action. You feel the shadows pulling you towards him. I need a strength save, DC 16. Count
A
it.
strength save? Ugh. Nope.
Oh.
Just fail it.
So he does pull you into the fog, and with his action, he's going to attack you twice. So you see the shadows wrapped around Cal, and suddenly just pull him into the fog as you hear roaring from within. Probably
This is
didn't
not
make
good.
a scream. That was just me. All right.
After this,
No, I probably did. I was like, ah!
Oh god. Alright, so he is attacking with advantage. 24 on the yeah.
Can I do
The creature you can see.
Yeah, you can't see him right now.
Can I not see him at all?
you're
Okay.
averting a gaze, and he's in the mist.
Yeah, there's 2 reasons you can't see him. Unless there's something else you have.
No, that's it. Okay.
Alright, so unfortunately the 24 is going to strike you, doing 10 slashing and 3 necrotic.
Alright,
Oh, and you did end in the necrotic, so that would have been another 6 necrotic at the end of your turn.
Okay, I'll take that 6, and I'm going to use my reaction.
To reduce this, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna deflect the attack. So I'll link that real quick. Why can I never find it?
Can you deflect necrotic, or you from level 6 you can, or how was it?
No, but it's slashing, so
You mean this one? Okay, gotcha.
yes. So yeah, I didn't. Yeah. Anyways, so it's a D10 plus my
Plus your monk
uh,
level, yeah.
Dex and monk level. So that's monk level 6 plus 4.
Alright, so with your reaction, you would reduce that to 0.
All right, and I will use a focus point. So he needs to make a Dex save.
Okay. No, he would fail.
Awesome. Okay, great. So he takes it's 2 rolls of my martial arts die plus my dexterity modifier. So it's 2d8 plus 4. So he takes 13 damage.
What type is that?
Is that? It should be the same type as his damage. Damage is the same type dealt by the attack, so slashing.
Slashing necrotic.
Yeah, it's a little weird. This feature is a little weird with multiple damage types, but I'm assuming like the idea of it is like the actual.
So
Yeah,
I'll
like the necrotic
say,
is being dealt through the slashing, so I deflected the slash back at him essentially.
well, if it says it's the same type, I'd probably say maybe he would take half. It would be like half necrotic, half slashing. Where's deflect? I can just read. Choose creature. Yeah, I mean, with raw, it would be the damage would count as both, which would give him immunity. But I think we could say half of it's slashing. So he will take 4 slashing. Cutting him a bit, as he seems to
No,
be
not
immune
4.
to...
Not 4. It's 9 plus 4, so it's 13.
Oh,
so it would be
13,
6.
right. So 6. He seems to be completely immune to necrotic damage.
Makes sense.
He will then mandible bite you. Nom, nom, nom. 21, I believe, will strike.
Yep.
Doing 12 slashing and 3 necrotic, so 15. And that is going to be his action and bonus action. So that ends his turn. Niho. Sorry, Nil.
Did you roll
Yeah.
concentration for this attack?
Yes. Thank you for reminding me. He is still holding the spell.
Lucky bastard. And if one thing from Rob, I just forgot to mention it. Like as soon as Rob attacked and missed this guy, he just will shout, "Damn! I think he can still see." Something
Okay.
like that.
So you let the group know.
Yeah, I let the group know that he's still not. He's not seeing us.
All right, Nil.
Yeah, I think Calroon wanted a break. He mentioned in chat.
Like a 10-minute break.
I think so, or 5.
just like
Yeah.
a quick 10-minute, 5-minute, 10-minute.
Yeah, sure. We could do one now if everyone's okay with that.
Well, that's fine. Let's do it.
It's halfway, so it's fine.
All right.
I'll be back.
Oh, are you there, Kaladin? I think I may have found something out on the damage types. Oh, I'll talk about it when we get back.
I don't think I'll be able to fireball, but I could do my radiance of the dawn.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop the image. Give it a try, but I think I got other concentration spells I should use.
I'm just glad we didn't fight him when we first saw him. When we were like level 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it would have been too easy, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But maybe it leveled up as well. Meanwhile.
We did feed it a shit ton.
It's been farming other adventurers.
And other Umber Hulks, yeah.
But it should have just fed it like 5.
Well, he didn't kill them, so he didn't get XP for them.
Oh, okay. Maybe he's in a milestone campaign, though, so you never know.
Alright, I'm back.
Oh, baby.
I'm back.
Oh, baby.
How are you looking, Kaladin? Are you...
Yeah, what are you wearing? Oh,
Grinkle, you are back, right?
yeah, I'm here. I'm not at my computer, and I know I'm next. But
Okay.
No, it's
whoever's
me.
next can go. Yeah. Or after, no, I mean.
Oh, I've actually got the actual plan. I have the idea.
Thank God.
We have the idea, now let's see how Lou explains why it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Are you back, Cal?
We're all back, I think.
Yeah, we're all back.
Except for, is Gringo back?
Yeah, I'm just not at my computer, but I know I'm going next. The Bill can go.
Awesome.
Getting a coffee, but I'm here.
So I think Kaladin would actually deal full damage. I was looking into it, and I think the damage is both types, meaning the creature would have to have resistance to both types.
Yes.
I was thinking more like, you know, like when a weapon does an additional damage type, like an axe swing that's like has fire damage or whatever, you know. Like I just figured the deflection would be like the weapon itself, you know. So like if he does mostly slashing damage, you know, like that's the way the attack is delivered through his claw, then it would do that, but it wouldn't, you know, necessarily do necrotic damage, I guess.
Yeah.
But did he make a con save for that attack? The damage that he took from my attack?
Yeah, I think
For
so.
concentration, yeah, he did.
I think I remember Rob mentioning it.
Unfortunately.
All right, so where did I put that map?
In your backpack?
Bag of holding.
The map. I am the map.
Oh, here it is.
Hey,
Alright,
Dora.
So nil.
Yeah.
Wait, who just went? Shadowhawk, yeah. Did you take the 6 damage, Rob, for being in the aura at the end of your turn?
Oh, I don't remember. Did you tell me to?
I probably didn't.
I don't remember that being said, but Rob's heard enough, you know, maybe.
Okay, I'll take it. I don't recall. Like, if you did, I did. If I didn't, I didn't. I'll just take
I
it.
probably didn't. I'm very bad at that for some reason.
Okay.
Go ahead, Nil. What are you doing? Besides averting your gaze.
I will cast. Is it not working? Hello? Clicking the button. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
We can hear you.
Okay. And for some reason it's not letting me cast that spell. Let's see, that's that one.
Light spell? Or
Nice.
spirit guardian?
Okay.
Alright, so
Oh, nice.
I assume you're doing radiant.
Yes.
Alright, radiant energy swirls out from you in a 15-foot radius.
Yeah. It looks like we're at 2 orbiting stars. And I'm going to designate my friendlies as unaffected. Does it make the save now?
Let's see.
With the effects, I think.
Whenever the emanation enters a creature's space, or it ends its turn. So yeah, it would at the start of the spell. So he has to make a wisdom save. Wisdom. He's gonna fail, or 15?
Yep.
15 makes it or fails?
15 makes it. The spell
Alright.
save is 15.
And you would glean that he has spell resistance. He seems to be resistant to magic effects. As a reaction, similar to what he did to the wizard, he's going to hit you with a magic shunt, striking you with force damage for 3 points of force damage,
Okay.
which would require a concentration check.
Does he not take any damage though from that spell?
Well, he took half, so what would half damage be? I believe it's
I
half.
need to roll the 3d8. do the pain first. That's not.
Yep.
Okay, so you do keep the spell. What's the radiant damage he would take? Alright, so 8 points of radiant. Zero.
And concentration.
Another concentration. Con. Oh, 7 would fail, so that would release you, Cal.
Yay!
Rolls slip off.
That's right.
Luckily, you are still holding. What else now?
Nope, that's my turn.
Okay, so you take another 6 necrotic at the end of your turn. As the energy saps you. Wrinkle.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Needs to be another concert, right?
Yeah, another concentration. Alright, so you hold your spell.
No, I'm probably gonna drop it.
Right. The fog cloud goes poof.
Okay.
I don't think it was doing anything.
I was wondering, but like probably not. I was wondering if we could start hitting him from because we probably don't have to avert our gaze inside it because we can see him. But I think I'm not 100% sure.
Disadvantage to hit him
Wouldn't
though.
make any. Yeah, it wouldn't make any difference.
Well, I could step out of. I could step out of this area and hit him while he is there, so I would not technically see him. I don't know if it would work.
I don't think it's the best use of my concentration.
No, it's fine. Let's
Yeah.
try. Let's
so
try
what are you
without
doing,
it.
Grinkle? Because you can't have the
Yeah.
you can't have the complicated conversations right now. Right. You only have 6 seconds.
My ruler. Where's Calroon? Calroon.
Calroon, I don't know if you would you see him right now? You saw him move off into the darkness this way. You're not sure where he is though. Because I think you
Might hit our own. We gotta try something else. Let's have some fun. Let's see. Maybe this will work. Brinkle, big spell user as always, knows what to do.
Okay.
And we're gonna try hypnotic pattern. We're gonna try hypnotic patternering this guy instead.
Interesting choice. Alright, so that is
It doesn't matter about their. It wasn't like hideous laughter where it matters about their.
Alright, so
But why?
wisdom
Like we
save.
have to hit him anyway, right? So why? What would it? What good would it do?
Incapacitates him.
Alright, so he would
But we hit
fail.
him and okay.
Becoming
Good.
incapacitated. Don't worry, Rob. He'll learn soon. I know what you're saying. So he is affected, becoming charmed and incapacitated. Alright, anything else?
Nope. Hey guys, fix yourselves up.
You,
Get back
you
in
get,
there.
Wait, I'm pretty sure we just missed something really important. You realize that's a friendly fire spell, right?
Yeah, so I think
We
I'm gonna
all-
put it. Only you, Cal, are gonna get it. Sorry, it's
Well,
gonna
no,
be down
you should just.
You can
It
do
should-
what, a 40-foot cube? Or what is it?
30.
30 foot.
Alright,
Yeah,
so
so
Cal,
it's
you
gonna
would
be
be
like-
stuck in that. So I need
No,
a
No,
wisdom save.
but he can do this, right? Like something like that.
Well, if he... any place he put it, Cal Ruin would be in it.
No, like can you see where I'm putting it now?
It's 30 foot
That's
though.
a 10
30
foot.
foot.
It's a 30 foot.
But like I don't know, like we can do it like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's
And I
gonna
hit Cal Ruin.
Can
Ah, you
not
mean
see-
Cal Ruin? Cal Ruin.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so
yeah, sorry,
that's
Cal
different
Ruin.
Cal.
He's
So
got the
we have-
wisdom.
that's the problem with the 3
Intelligence.
letters. Cal Ruin, yeah.
Okay.
So wisdom
Right
save.
before his turn. Nice.
Oh wait.
Baller.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, they both see it because it's a sea spell, but there's no more fog Alright, so luckily you would resist the blinking patterns that threaten to charm you. And yeah, only the Umber Hulk becomes charmed. Alright, so he is incapacitated and cannot move. Grinkle, I'm going to say that's it for you. Calruin. So the creature slumps back a bit, kind of looking off into the distance as the patterns of light enthrall it.
So people like Ferret can't take actions or reactions right now.
Yeah, and if I deal damage to him, it'll break that hypnotic.
Yeah, absolutely will.
That's only if I deal damage to him, or if I put like another.
I'll
Debuff
say
on
because
him
this
as
is
well.
a wizard spell, you would know how it works. So if you deal damage to him, it breaks it.
Alright. And I'm not going to cast a damaging spell on him. I'm actually going to cast slow on him.
Okay, so you hit him with a slow spell, which he gets a wisdom save for. 19, I believe, would make it. He's been rolling really good for his wisdom saves.
He has
Well, he has
advantage as well.
advantage, doesn't he not?
He does, yeah. But yeah, so he is unaffected by the slow, unfortunately.
Okay.
Anything else?
Yeah, I'm actually not looking too hot right now. Is taking a potion an action or
It's a bonus.
bonus?
action.
And I'm going to take a healing potion.
Alright, so it heals you for 2d4 plus 2. Alright, 8
Heals
points.
me for 8.
What else?
That is going to be the end.
Alright, so that ends the round. Into the new round, Cal. So currently the creature is dazed and confused.
Yep. I am.
You're no longer bound.
Yes, thankfully. I'm gonna tie a rope around him.
Alright.
I'm going to item interaction, pull out my rope, and even if I have to move around, I should have the movement to be able to bind his legs. So the rules for the rope require a sleight of hand check. Let me look up rope.
Yep.
To restrain a grappled creature, sleight of hand dexterity 10. So I need to succeed on a 10 dexterity check. Sleight of hand. I believe that'll work.
Okay.
Do you want me to copy and paste the rope rules?
No, I have them.
Okay.
Alright, so you use your action to tie him up, which would restrain him.
And bonus action to... Ooh, is this worth it? I will use my, I'll use my bonus action to pop a potion of healing as well.
Alright, so you take a potion for 2d4 plus 2. What else?
Oh, that's terrible. That's all I'll do. That's all.
Alright.
He's tied up, guys. Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah, I
Kaladin's
deserve that.
turn ends with him quaffing a potion. Robert.
That was way weaker. than
Oh,
normal.
and because I keep forgetting, Cal, you would take 6. From
Yeah,
me.
I deserve
'Cause
that.
That is still going.
Yep, makes sense. Okay, now I'm definitely, yeah, okay. 2 levels of wounds.
sure you're marking your wound level, just so your healers know what your condition looks like.
Is it Rob now?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay, so Rob will move towards here and saying, "Okay, well, we gotta kill it as well." And but because it is restrained, so now it's a wash, right? So I can attack it with no disadvantage.
Yes. While you avert
Okay.
your gaze.
Yes, I avert my gaze and I'll do an attack.
Alright, yeah, 28 will strike it, breaking the...
I'll re-roll this. I will re-roll this one.
Doing capacity.
And please make a strength DC 15 or fall prone because I'm bashing it with the shield while I strike it.
Okay, so... Strength save. Yeah, so it would make the strength save with a +5 to the save and remain on its feet.
Then next attack.
Alright, 28 will strike it a second time. Doing an
And
15. That will drop it to a second level of wound as the hits are starting to add up.
and action surge.
Alright,
Nice.
an action surge for 2 more strikes. No, that's going
I
to bounce
will
off. Yeah.
use precision strike.
Alright, so you need a 4 to confirm.
Come on. Ah.
No way.
And another one.
Alright, and fourth attack, 22 will land. Another hit for... Is there a second roll, or is that just one attack?
Only roll damage once a turn.
Yeah, I
Oh,
can do
it's
it only
once,
once a
alright.
turn. So I'll have to keep this one.
Alright, so 13 points. As you come at it yet again.
What I will do, I still have my bonus action, but what I will try to do, I will move towards here, and let me check. Item interaction, and I still have bonus action left. I will feed Kaladin potion of greater healing.
You're awesome.
Alright, so you, do you have a free hand to pull out the potion? Because you still have your sword and shield in hand, remember?
Well, I could probably drop my sword. Like, is there
Okay.
any way?
I mean, the only danger with dropping a weapon is someone else picking it up. That's not a
I don't
friend,
think he
but-
would.
Yeah, you don't
I'm
think
taking
the
it.
Umber Hulk would. So you drop your
Taking it.
sword quickly, drawing a potion, and as a bonus action, giving it to Cal.
I'm and then that would be how many?
Greater is 4d4 plus 4.
Yeah. Oops, sorry. So roll 4d4 plus 4, so that would be 15.
So Cal's feeling
Thank you.
better.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Robert. Thank you.
Yes, and I think that's it. So you have to be close to me for this turn, Cal. Sorry.
It's okay. I don't plan on moving.
Yeah, okay.
So the Shadow Hulk goes. With his bonus action, he is going to attempt to entrap Robert with a Dark Grasp. Once again, the miasma swirls up around. Well, actually, this is the first time for Robert. But I need a Wisdom or Int save, DC 15.
Should I take 6 damage for my last turn?
Yes, you would take 6 at the end of your turn. That's going to be every turn, so just give yourself 6 if I don't say it. Until you're out of the aura. Oh, alright. So you are entrapped, becoming restrained.
I don't plan on moving either.
For his action, he is going to try to burst through the rope, which you said is a strength save?
Yeah.
Or strength
Strength
check.
check, I think. I think it's athletics.
Oh, is that?
No, no,
athletics?
Is it?
Let me look. Let me look.
Oh wait, I have the rope right here.
Escaping the
Yeah.
rope requires creature to
Athletics.
successfully. Yeah.
Okay.
It can be. Well, I have a question. So it says it can be burst, but that's not necessarily in the context of being restrained by it, because near the bottom of the text it says escaping the rope requires a creature to make a successful DC 15 acrobatics check as an action.
I mean that I assume just is an easier way of getting out.
So it was an action though.
Because anything can. Let's see. I don't know why they didn't put that. Because when would you burst it then?
I suppose when it's not
Flavor
around,
attack.
unless they're both options, like
How
you're
would
saying,
you
like
burst
you could
it
do
when
either
it's
way.
not around you? Like a whole bursting implies that you like rip out of it. So like,
It's
what would
just
you
flavor
grab it from
attack.
your hand and burst it? That seems kind of.
Well,
I-
I'm just wondering if it's like if it's tied around something else. Like if you see a rope and it's like I don't know. You could be right. I'm not sure. The
I think
text
they
is
just
a little
worded
unclear.
it weird because it does feel like they should have. Had some kind of that because that is kind of a strange wording. But I'm gonna say that it is an option because 20 is harder.
It makes sense that he would be able to use strength to do it.
So that is a check. Athletics. Oh yes, he has a +7 to his athletics, and he would indeed burst the rope. But that does take his action for the round.
Yeah.
So that
pretty
is
good.
it for him, and he is still.
Do it every round, Cal.
But I'm gonna run out of rope.
Alright, so that is it for him. Nil.
He has to make a save because he ended the turn within my Star Guardians.
Okay. So that is a wisdom save.
Yep.
Ooh, he would fail. So how much does he take? Okay, so 12 radiant. As he is seared. And what are your actions? So you're just searing this creature as he's fighting with your two allies.
By the way, he should concentration for my grappling.
Hmm?
He should roll concentration for the thing that he's grappling me with.
That's right.
Because,
for taking
because of
hit.
damage. Yeah.
Let's see. Yes, +3 to con. He would keep the effect going. Oh, and make sure you mark your wound levels nil, since you are not full
Oh yeah, sure.
when you have a chance.
Cool. I'm going to cast Burning Starfire at the second level, which is Burning Hands, but
Alright.
silver.
So you send a bunch of flames at him, which he gets a dex save for. Go ahead and link it. And spending a first level spell. So with a +1, he does make the save, taking half damage. Looks like because of resistance. So he got advantage. What's the damage? So 4 points of fire. Okay. What else?
Concentration.
Alright, he does maintain.
Then you
Alright, so that is going to end your turn.
yeah, 31, and then con save.
Alright, so you do hold your spell, taking 6 points of necrotic. And that, I think, puts you at 2 levels of wound.
Yes.
Alright, Grinkle.
Another hypnotic. No, I'm kidding. But I think we're going to still concentrating now. Yeah.
He is, yeah.
Yeah, we'll use the wand.
Oh, nice.
The magic wand. How does it work again?
So
How
one
many
charge
charges?
is 3 missiles, and every charge over that is an extra missile.
I'll do 4 charges.
Alright, so 6 magic missiles. Go ahead and roll 1d4 plus 1, please.
1, 4. Come on, baby. Come on.
Alright.
It's okay.
So 18 points of damage. But more
6 con
importantly,
saves.
it is
6.
going to...
6 con
6
saves, right?
con saves.
Yes. So he takes that damage and then has to make 6 con saves. Makes it... Oh, fails. So, Rob, you are released.
Thank you very much.
What else, Crinkle?
My action. That'll be it for now. I can't really do anything else.
Alright,
Trading
Calroon.
oranges.
Casting another fireball.
Alright.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Alright, deck save. 16, I believe, makes it, so he takes 15 fire.
Yep.
Which will knock him to 3 levels of wound. And as
Nice.
a reaction, he is going to force shunt you. Doing 5 points of force damage.
Alright.
Alright, so that is it
And-
for... Yep.
That spell I used, it wasn't one of my main slots. It was that extra 3rd level that I got from breaking that
Alright,
Um,
so you
room.
channel
so
that. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, you channel that extra spell energy, maintaining your normal energy. Okay. So, what else?
I think that's gonna be it for my turn. I don't really think there's gonna be much of anything else I can do.
Alright, Kaladin.
Okay, guys, hear me out. I'm gonna take a step back, so you can take an oppie if he wants.
I can take an
I
oppie,
think you
thank
would
you.
drag him, wouldn't you?
I have 15-foot reach.
Oh, you're not dragging? Alright, he will indeed not take an oppie, because he just used his reaction.
But Rob would.
But you dropped your
Uh,
sword for the potion. If you
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, exactly. I don't have a sword. Eh.
Oh, you shouldn't be able to drop your sword because of the curse. Ah, fuck, I forgot about that. We'll
Can he not
say
drop it, or just can't be parted from
Ah,
it? Like it's
he
still right next to him.
technically will not put it down unless compelled to.
Well, there was a reason. Like, I didn't
Like even
drop
when
it
he
because
sleeps,
I
he
didn't
kind of
want
has it
it.
in his hand.
Really? Okay.
But I didn't catch that, so we'll say he dropped it.
Okay.
And yeah.
So yeah, you step back.
All right.
That is
So
kind of
so
part
I-
of the curse. You can't just drop your sword whenever someone wants to walk away.
that does make sense. But to be fair, he does have to do it on his turn. It's not like he can like drop it as a reaction. And
Yeah,
now he
but I
can't
mean,
take
you
off
could
his
just be
text
like,
even,
all right,
like,
well,
against
people are
enemies.
going to walk away at the end of my turn, drop my sword, my turn, pick it back up. And then basically it nullifies the curse, but whatever, it's fine. I forgot, so go ahead.
Well, I dropped it for a different reason, so I don't know. Maybe
For some
even
reason,
it
you
worked.
temporarily were able to overcome the curse.
Maybe it plays into the
Yeah.
He made a saving throw or something.
into the story.
Okay, so I will use my action to attack him.
All right.
It should just be at a straight roll, since even though I can't see him, I've got him grappled. So 25.
All right. 25 will strike him.
Boom. I'm rolling real low
Do
today.
6 points. Okay. 20 will strike again for another 6.
Dude, I'm not rolling
And you
anything.
cannot
I'm rolling
reroll
two.
tools, right?
No, only ones. Bonus action, I use Flurry of Blows for 2 more strikes.
All right. 21 will strike a third time for 6.
Another 2. My d20s are great, but my d8s are not really. One more.
You need to have
Alright,
like a
another
one-on-one with your
hit
D8.
for 9. And that is going to drop him.
That was okay. That was pretty good
Yeah.
overall last turn. I just unleashed a flurry of whip attacks. Just each one beats him down a little bit further than the final one. cracks his
Yeah.
armor.
So the creature falls to the
Nice.
floor lifeless. The
And Rob immediately picks his sword. What was I thinking?
The miasma swirls around for a bit and then dissipates. And all the miasma in this place as well starts to fade as the beast is defeated.
Good job, team.
Alright.
Good job. Easy.
Calroon, you might want to maybe get some essence from this. I've got a feeling that he's pretty strong. Might be good for your spells or those
Yeah, I was
rituals.
about to start carving him up.
Alright, so you're attempting to extract some essence from him.
Yeah.
Maho.
Let's see.
Ew.
Okay. So while he's doing that, is anyone else doing anything?
Do a
Yeah,
quick
you
perception
look around.
check. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to have a look around. Did you say there were bodies and stuff in here?
Yeah, I'm
Check
thinking
those
he
out.
was dragging stuff into his lair for a while, so we might as well go and check what's up there.
Okay.
I cancelled my shooting
Alright,
stars around here.
So there's something odd about this essence. You haven't seen essence like this before. It seems to have some kind of corrupted nature to it. You can't exactly figure out the strength of the Maho or how much.
Shadow Boule essence, or is it
Oh,
Shadow Hulk?
Yeah, Shadow Hulk. Sorry, not the Boule. So it's Shadow Hulk essence. You think you might need to research to find out more about what this essence does. But
Okay,
you can
is there
certainly
like
collect it.
Alright.
Alright, so the rest of you are looking around.
Yeah, looking around his lair and looking where it lives, where it brings his stuff. Maybe some poor adventurers left something. Like, let's check.
Okay. So give me a perception check as you search the lair of the Boule. Or sorry, of the Umber Hulk. I'm saying Boule. So 16, 25, 14, and one more roll. Who am I missing?
Grinko.
Little star.
Which good.
So this is kind
Toad.
of a large area.
Oh, it's a big area.
In the nooks and crannies.
The revealing light, Nil sees all. He reveals the secrets of the shadows.
I wonder if this thing ate one of those crystals that was cracked. Do you remember? That's why it was doing all of this stuff. Certainly connected, I think.
Maybe I still have that other crystal too. The
Alright,
cracked
so
Do
one.
you?
you would find an area where it looks like this creature was hoarding gems. You find a bunch of emeralds.
Oh god.
None of them are cut yet, but one of them is really large.
And it's shredded.
What? Can you shred
Yeah, I
it?
still have that other crystal. Broken one.
What other crystal?
The shadow
Broken
crystal
one.
we found.
Oh, what does
in
that
that
do with
one,
the emeralds?
Nothing.
Alright, so, well, who's taking these emeralds?
We have a bunch of other gems in bag of holding. I'll just check it there.
Okay,
Yep.
so you add them to the bag. You would also find among the other things here, you do find a shadow crystal.
Oh, that's cool. I still have one from our last time we found one.
This one was cracked, and this one should be intact, right?
Yeah.
Do you have a shadow crystal? I thought this was the
Yeah,
first
Yeah.
one
there's
you have.
Cracked
got a
one in a
damaged
magical
one.
case that I
Oh,
have.
but you've
Um,
never had one that was intact before, right?
No.
No.
Cracked.
Okay.
Hey, Calroon, you
so-
might want to check this thing out.
The shadow
Yeah,
crystal.
What is this shadow crystal?
So it looks a lot like the arcane crystal, and history or arcana will tell you about this. They'll tell you different things. So you can roll both if you want.
Yeah.
So you know that these are magical batteries. Shadow crystals are sort of a taboo creation made by very evil wizards, which feed upon the life force of humanoids. They're basically like the arcane crystal, except instead of a rigorous process of trapping arcane energy, it feeds the life force of humanoids into the crystal to charge it. You know, a crystal like this would have taken the death of at least 200, maybe 300 people.
Wow.
But it basically does similar things to the arcane crystal. You cannot attune to it, though. But it can be used as a power source to basically power ancient artifacts.
Yeah.
Hey. put
Like
it in
the
the scroll
arcane
with the other one?
crystal, they are very fragile and dangerous to transport outside of a bag of holding or similar extra-dimensional space.
Good thing we have one. I'm not sure. Calruin, is it a good idea to put them all in the same bag? Aren't they gonna, like, fight? The good crystal and the bad crystal?
I don't see a reason why they can't be in the same thing. I mean, they each have their own source of energy.
No, fine. I'm just wondering. They may not like each other.
That'll be a fun experiment. Maybe one day I'll just start smacking them together.
I love that idea.
Yeah, whenever you do that, make sure I'm not around.
I love that idea.
Oh, don't worry. I'll do it like next to you.
Right while everyone's asleep.
I don't think that's funny. And Kaladin just like glares at you. He scowls. That wasn't funny.
Nah. I don't think it'll go as bad as you think. But I think it'll be fine to store them all in the same bag. I don't think it's going to have too much of an issue.
Well, at least wrap it in a sock or something.
Is anyone
So
good
yes.
aligned by chance?
Yes.
So those with good
I-
alignments might feel a little strange about, I don't know if you're reserved about taking something that costs so many lives. That would be
Yeah,
up
well,
to you
I'm
how you
assuming
feel about this.
You like
Well,
explained it to us.
Yeah, I'd have a problem using it. We
Well, we can't
Yeah,
save
we're-
the people that are dead now, but honestly,
yeah, but can we free the souls from them?
It doesn't take
Maybe
souls, it
try and
takes
break
life
it.
energy. So it doesn't
Shatter
actually
it on the
trap
ground?
souls.
Okay.
It's just the
But
energy
here's my
of the
question.
living, of their basically
who's-
lives.
who around this area is killing hundreds of people to create these? I mean, we already found one cracked crystal. I'm assuming before it was cracked, it had similar power to this crystal.
Is it a recent thing, or is it like from ancient times ago? Same as all of those ruins and the runes and the dwarves. Is it from like previous cycle, or is it pretty recent?
So Cal Ruin, you remember reading? You know there's a whole thing, like a whole involved lore on why the shadow crystals were created and by who, but unfortunately with a 10 you don't remember the history, so you'd have to do some research.
Can I give it a history go?
Yeah, sure. It's not limited to him. Alright, so when he mentions shadow crystals, because you probably didn't know what it was at first, you do remember stories from other cycles where you believe it started around the 11th cycle. There was a wizard of some renown who was able to figure out how to make these crystals, as they couldn't figure out how to make the arcane ones, but the shadow ones were easier to make, so they figured out through experimenting a way to create this type of crystal as a alternate way of running ancient technologies that required the arcane crystals. It became very taboo among the wizarding community, though rumors were they were made in secret by fairly evil necromancers and wizards. The last one that they knew was created was during the Therian Empire by a figure known as Gaivok, the Shadow Lord.
The Shadow Lord again. One of his minions was perpetrating these at the other place. Oh, I have a
Yeah,
feeling this was left by the same person.
Well, this could be
Well-
from a very long time ago. But if it was created, you doubt it was created recently. The only thing of that scale of death would have been the destruction of Issyk to kill enough people to make even one of these.
Yeah, I meant more put here recently.
Oh yeah, you don't know how long this has been here. You don't know anything that happened in this area in particular, though your knowledge of the Therian Empire isn't limitless. Maybe something happened here long ago that created a crystal like this. It might make sense due to your proximity to the Alcavian labs, since that is a place of experimentation. Though you don't think that the Rune Masters, the wizards of the Therian Empire, allowed such practices. The Dwarven
So,
Rune Masters.
tell me, if we're trying to, long-term goal here, get the 3 keys and enter in the vaults of somewhere that's in Issyk, is this what we're gonna find there? More of these? If that's where they were created?
Well, you
Well-
don't know that they were created there, but in recent times, the destruction of Issyk would have been an event that could have created soul crystals, though no one actually knows what caused the destruction of Issyk and everyone turning into undead.
Probably one of these spells going awry.
Now that you
Yeah.
see a shadow crystal, it's very possible if someone did it in this cycle, it could have very well been what happened to Issyk.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Let's not fill me with
Well-
pleasure.
Since we have this crystal, I think it would be a shame to let it go to waste. Think we could use it to get into the laboratory?
I'm not
Well,
sure how. It would have to be for special
Essentially a
design
battery.
plans.
It's a very good
Using-
battery, so
I don't think it's right that we use this suffering even more.
Well, okay. Then do you think we can use the other crystal that we got?
Exactly.
The arcane
Blue one?
possibly, but I don't know how that interfaces with the door.
I don't either.
I'm actually thinking that if there is anything that can be powered by this crystal, it could be inside the laboratory.
And one more thing you found that could be. I mean, you don't care about any of the bones or anything, but you would find something else, which I would need. Rob, you're the only one who hasn't gotten a wish list item. So I need a D100 roll from you to end the rotation. It's the last person on the wish list. Oh, not bad.
Not too bad.
Do you have a wish list?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
I'm the first one who had it.
It'll-
Right.
The first person to have a wish list, last person to get an item. Unfortunate.
So you would
Well,
find, or I guess, who was it that rolled the nil? You would have also found under one of the pile of bones, one of the skeletons has a cloak on that looks like it's in perfect condition.
Oh.
Which you guess would mean it is magical. So what did you do with the shadow crystal? Make sure that goes somewhere.
Do with the other one. Map
Yeah.
crystal.
Until
map,
we-
You don't, you don't have another one. Stop saying that. You
We
have
have
a
a cracked
broken
one.
one.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Wait, is it cracked or is it broken? Because I thought you didn't have a one that was worked.
We have
I thought you just had
It was-
like a broken crystal.
broken.
Yes.
Broken one.
Wait. Where did y'all get this broken one from?
It was in this weird laboratory place with a bunch of wine and a man who said he was a servant of the Shadow Lord, and it filled up part of that lab with the same necrotic mist that was in this thing.
Yep.
I think they were sacrificing hobgoblins.
Hobgoblins. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they didn't kill enough of them, so
Well-
the crystal never filled up.
No.
Right.
Was there anything in the laboratory that looked like it could have been powered by like a magical something that could be powered by one of these crystals?
No. All we found was places to charge them up. It was mainly a butchering site. Not
But
very
this
nice.
laboratory is still not far away from here, and it should be quite safe because we cleaned it.
Well, that's we did leave it for a while.
I mean, it's a few days.
Oh yeah.
But yeah.
Was it? I thought it was not far from where
Hadrock's
druids are,
Crypt.
right?
Oh, are you talking about
Yeah.
the Alcavian labs or at Hadrock's
Yeah.
Crypt?
No. The
those
one where we
hobgoblins
found
were
the
dead.
cracked crystal.
That is
No,
near
that-
Char.
Broken one.
That's
Yeah.
3 days away.
Ah, okay. Sorry, then I'm misremembering.
No
Or
worries.
one tree straight away, you know.
Or one tree straight
Mhm.
away, yes.
But we still have Alcavian labs, I think. But guys, shall we go to druids, patch ourselves, identify stuff, and maybe think about what we're gonna do tomorrow? Shall we think about
Yeah.
some dispelling magic to try to get into Alcavian labs, or something else?
For sure. Get out of here.
Yeah, let's go to the druids and just have a
Have a
have a
nice
bit of a breather and relax.
I give the cloak in the bag of holding to identify when we get back to.
Alright. So the group. Yeah.
I wanted to say here soon enough, I'd like to make a trip to a human settlement, see if I can't buy a scroll of magic dispelling so I can copy it into my spell book.
You probably have to go to one of the cities. The border area / frontier towns are pretty backwater. You doubt you're going to find someone with scrolls in those areas, which is kind of where you are right now, towards the edge of the empire.
And
Where
it-
is the closest city? How far of a journey is that?
Highguard?
So Highguard is probably your best chance within Yeah, within like range. It's kind of like the well, it was the former border city of the empire until they kind of expanded out and built Char. Other than that, the capital Tyvanis is a very good chance you'll find because that's where the Phoenix Guild is. So there's a really good chance you'll find scrolls there. Those are probably the two big ones. Back in the day, Issyk would have been one too, but obviously Issyk doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Well, if we ever have to go there, probably druids can help us still. But
Oh, and also, I'm pretty sure. Okay, this is out of game because my character probably wouldn't know this, but third level spells scrolls are expensive, just so you know.
Yep.
And copying them also costs money, so it's like double the
Time.
cost. Yeah, and time. So it might be better just to get that spell when you level up. I mean, if we find one, then we might as well use it. But I don't think
it could be
will
like
be
5,000
and
gold or something. Like it's quite expensive. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so you
Would the druids
retreat.
have any use for the Shadowhawk carcass, or is it better to just like burn it as it's so corrupted?
They say they can send their people down to take it if you all aren't taking it. They could probably figure out something to do with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go help them move it as well.
Oh well, they would be happy to just do it. You already did enough by killing it.
Yeah.
But if you want to go help them, that's fine.
Yeah, I'll go help them.
Might that possibly getting rid of that improve our relationship with them more?
It might, though I haven't gotten to that yet.
Okay, sorry, jump in again. My bad.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to go back to Fedloy, but I'll help them carry it back. So you go ahead.
Alright, so is there anything else? I guess at this point, what is the group doing for the rest of the day? You get back, and it is...
Just patch our
about
wounds,
7.
identify our stuff, and
So it's about 7:10 when you get back.
in the evening,
Alrighty.
right?
Yes, in the evening. The druids are extremely happy that you have slain the Shadow Hulk, as it means the caves are safe and there's no chance of any attack by the creature on their people or their Ankhegs. So that would indeed raise your renown with them to a 6.
Ooh. Yeah. I guess it's we need to have a conversation about whether we think breaking into that lab is worth it or even feasible right now, or maybe we should come back when we're better prepared to take out those runes.
Yeah.
Well, a dispel magic is one possibility.
I know Fedloyd had mentioned that he could possibly do that for us. I suppose maybe we should ask him if he'd be willing to do that with us.
But we're risking him. We don't want to send Fedloy because he's the only one here that can cast Greater Restoration. If
No, don't send him alone. I'm saying dispel the runes so that he could do it at a distance, correct?
Yeah, it's the distance is
I'm
enough.
saying dispel the runes and let us pass. That's what I'm suggesting now.
Well, his worry is that there might be some kind of countermeasure to dispelling these, since it seem like they're much more deliberate than just the ones on the cave wall. Like, this is actually a pretty established place that's being defended.
Well,
So
maybe
then
if
we need to decide whether it's worth it then. If it's that protected, there's clearly powerful magic protecting it, possible countermeasures. I say we just leave it. I don't know why you guys want to get in there so bad.
What else do we do then?
It's a living Paladin if we're not going for treasure, loot, and locked doors. Come on.
I think Cal Ruin was interested in speaking to that glowing orb.
Yeah.
Technically, he is a dwarf. He has the heritage of the Rune Masters.
Yeah, I mean, makes sense. But it doesn't sound like they want their their offspring in here either, because it will petrify you just as well as it did me.
Yeah, you're not sure what exactly would happen, but he was charmed by the first rune.
Yeah.
Is he back yet?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think actually dispelling it is worth a try. Like just dispelling it from the safe distance, from the maximum distance that you can do it with dispel magic, and checking what's happening.
We just tell Fenloy to run if anything. Like I don't know.
So
Well, I can-
Fenloy would say,
Fenloy.
well, I feel like I do owe you greatly for your service, so if you want tomorrow, I can
Yeah.
try to dispel the 3 runes for you.
Yeah. I think it is
would be
worth a
awesome.
try at least.
I was
It would
just
be
saying,
cool to see
Calruin,
you
that
work.
you wanted to speak with the glowing circle, right? You were interested in doing that?
Yes, I am. I do want to speak with it, see if I can't get it to deactivate the runes for us. It said that the place was under a lockdown, and if I, as a dwarf, can go up to talk to it and say that we're here to aid with whatever situation is happening, it might be able to dispel the runes for us. I just don't know if it'll allow us to, but I'd like to give that a try. See if we can't talk to it.
Well, if we want to talk to it, then dispelling the runes is probably just going to piss it off. So we need to make a decision. We either dispel the runes or try to talk to the glowing orb.
Well, I say we bring that guy with us. If I try and talk to it and that doesn't work, then we dispel the runes.
Yep.
Sounds like a good plan to me.
Yes.
That'll be fine. I'm not triggering the runes first this time.
Yeah.
Come on.
All right. Are we passing the night first, or are we going tonight?
Maybe before. No, I think we should pass the night to so
Well,
that everyone can prepare with
Rest.
spell.
we need to
Yeah.
identify the cloak as well.
And you do
So
have
identify-
who has the identify spell?
Wrinkle.
I believe.
Okay, so Grinkle is casting identify on that. Anyone else identify or anything else to identify?
Oh, I don't think so.
Okay.
Are they using identify on the cloak? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Nice.
So it is a cloak of displacement.
Nice.
Oh, cool. I put it on and tuned it.
Stolen.
Oh, I give it to Rob. Rob, do you think you could use it?
Rob takes a.
Yeah, I
attack
actually have
opportunity
no
on you.
cloak at all. I actually have no
It
cloak
looks
at
like-
all.
I don't think you wished for it.
It suits me. Yes, I feel like it's something I would like. Yes.
Yeah, I think it suits you a lot better. I think I would look silly in a cloak with no shirt on.
Yeah, exactly.
I do think perhaps I should go to somebody who sells just like normal equipment. I'd like to buy another rope since my other one got burst.
Just try chain this time. Like this thing is.
I can't use chain effectively. The check is strength based. You could use chain, but I have to use things that require dexterity.
Okay.
I could use the manacles though.
Alright, well, you're attempting to pass the evening. Let me know if anyone is doing any RP.
I would like to buy some rope. That's it.
So.
Is anybody selling?
The druids.
I'd like to just
Yeah.
head up to the surface because I haven't seen the stars. And,
Alright, so the cave is
since I
abandoned.
came back.
You can get a. Oh. Hang on. Interesting. Well, let me do Cal Din first. You can buy rope at book price. The druids are happy to sell you rope. They have extra because they can create it.
Probably.
Yeah.
1 gold point. So I will subtract a gold coin.
And did I lose all of like those extra spell slots that I got from using the runes with this rest?
Well, not yet. We have not rested. But
Okay.
so Nil, You are heading up to the surface. Do you have dark vision or light as you're going through the
No,
caves?
I'll be using a light, a starlight this time around.
So as you're going through the caves, you see there is light and voices coming from up ahead. You can't see who it is yet, but you think there's someone up there. You thought this cave should be abandoned. Or at least the Iron Tide left.
Well, I suck at stealth, so
What languages do you speak?
I speak Common, Elvish, and Giant.
So the voices are talking in a language you don't understand. You can hear it because of your really good perception, but you don't know what they're saying. What do you want to do?
Is there anyone else with me or close?
No. In fact,
Okay.
let me do the map for this, so you, because I do have a map for this area. Make sure none of your tokens are on it. Oh, there are your tokens. Alright, so you would be you said you had a lantern or a torch?
I'm using the light spell on my shield.
Okay, so a torch basically. So you're about here. You see up ahead lights coming from around the corner over here. You still see a bunch of actually, yeah, you would notice a bunch of these corpses are gone as well.
Nick marks. This is also my old token.
Oh, yeah, we can put your
There we go.
That's fine.
Thanks.
Light. So yeah, there's light coming from up ahead. You can kind of see it on the map. What do you want to do?
I get
And you
closer,
would notice a
I
bunch
see.
of the corpses are gone.
Okay. I'm gonna try and get closer, see if I can see what's happening.
You trying to be stealthy?
I can try.
Alright, give me a stealth check. So as you get to about here, a voice from around the corner would say something in a language you don't understand, and everything goes quiet.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
I call out in Elvish. Halt! What business do you have in this cave?
Alright, so a voice answers you in common and says, "Who is there?"
And I respond in common saying, I asked first.
Alright, so as you say that, several hobgoblins armed with bows come running up and around the corner, ready to fight, and they're basically kind of aiming at you now. What do you want to do? And they would say something in goblinoid. Back to
The
their
treachery of bandits. Not even a week.
He says, "What are you talking about? Who are you?"
We're the Starry Knights.
And a moment later, a familiar face walks around the corner. It's Captain Graves.
Oh fuck.
He says, I recognize you. You're the ones that attacked the camp. Where are the Iron Tide? What have you done? And the
They're,
archers
okay.
pull back their their bowstrings tight.
Orcard's alive, if that's what you mean, but the caves are no longer his.
Several more hobgoblins come around the corner. He says, no, not his. What do you mean?
The
What happened to
druids,
everyone?
they poked the nest and they were attacked.
He says, what?
They had ankegs and umber hulks. He bit off a little far more than he could chew. Said it wasn't profitable anymore.
Give me a persuasion check. He says, and what hand did you have to play in all this? Why are you here? Where are the rest of your people? And they all kind of look around now nervously.
Well, our main objective was getting them to leave the caves, and now that they're doing that, we have sought separate employment based on from updated orders from Blackwater. He wanted something in these caves, and we're still trying to find it.
So you and your people helped drive away my tribe.
I didn't say that.
He says, well then what part did you play?
We were in the battle with the Druids and the Iron Tide. I saw many people fall to it, actually. But there was actually a good size contingent of the Iron Tide left. If you hurry, you could catch them. I think they were heading back to the Nazic Empire. They only left maybe 2 days ago.
I remember you. You were the one that kept calling us bandits and treacherous. Give me another persuasion check. He says, you came to speak with us under a flag of truce, then ambushed my men, killing them within the camp. And you think that is a justified action? That you'd call us treacherous bandits?
Do you not partake in treachery? Is this not if you attack us, you would be proving me right by invalidating Orcard's very oath that he made as he left? We let him keep most of the spoils. We took just what we wanted.
Well, you are a cleric of the night, but you also betrayed us and attacked my camp. How do I know I can trust your word?
You can't. However, what I'm recommending is you leave and go find Orcard, which isn't trusting me at all. You can see their tracks. They're plain as day. He's left with 60 of his cohort.
Give me a persuasion with advantage. The archer says, it is true. We saw a lot of tracks leaving the cave. We thought maybe he had relocated. And he nods and says, there might be some truth to what you're saying, but how long ago did they leave?
Was it 2 days? How long have we done?
Yeah, I believe this is the end of the second day since they left.
Yeah, so they left the morning yesterday, right? Or I'm checking the journal. Or can I do an intelligence check to remember?
Well, I'd have to check the journal anyway, because I don't know off the top of my head. I have to look at my notes.
We go to find.
I mean, you'd know. What you call it? Because in game time, it hasn't been that long.
Yeah, so he
So-
helped shop the day afterwards.
Looks like it happened
Uh,
around the 10th of fall.
Okay, so the 10th of fall is today, but I'm pretty sure we did restaurant, so I think it was actually yesterday they set out, yesterday morning.
Yeah, it might have been. That's when that game ended. So actually, it was probably towards the beginning of that game. So maybe the 8th of fall? So maybe, yeah, like 2 days. That would make sense. Okay. So yeah, about 2 days ago. He says it would be difficult to catch them. We'd have to look for the trail. He says.
Well, let the stars guide you.
Graves says, I still haven't decided what I'm going to do with you yet. As I said, you did ambush my people. He says, what would he say to this? He says, where are the rest of your people?
Oh, about 6 seconds away. The fact you can't see them should be the thing concerning you.
Give me a deception.
Nice.
Graves sizes up that comment. He crosses his arms. He says, I think they would have shown themselves by now if they were that close. The other one says, Sir, we are getting low on food. If we can't catch up to them in a short time, we might be in trouble. Maybe we should just go. He says, or we could be lost in the desert and die out there without the caravan and supplies. This is not a good position.
I could do you a small kindness as I offer the 15 rations out.
He says, that small bit of food would only buy us a few days in the desert with my numbers. He says, we
And that's enough to catch up to Orchard.
He says, well,
It's almost serendipity.
give me another persuasion with advantage. 14. He says, alright. Well, I was eager to kill you. I must admit that you have given me some information without which I would possibly just be lost here. Even though you did betray us and attack us when we thought you were our friends. I will not do the same to you, as I don't know for sure where your friends are. So he walks toward you.
Well, I'm going to put the food on the ground and then step back.
He says, do not follow us. He takes the food.
I have no intention of seeing you ever again. I hope this small lesson makes you rethink your banditry. Betraying, being betrayed, killing, getting killed.
Give me a...
Don't you want to build something?
Give me a persuasion. He says, this is what you failed
Getting
to
deep with them
understand.
now.
We are not bandits, we are mercenaries. It was never about the banditry. It was about getting back what we were owed by your empire. He says, and there was no other way. Perhaps you should keep better track of your nobles. Because if they are going to throw stones at us and our empire, we will retaliate.
Yeah, so that's 16 rations. Oh, if only it was that easy to keep track of the nobles. And my empire is a stretch. I was as lost here as you 30 years ago. But I would hurry from these caves. It's not just me that lurks about. Bullets and eggs do roam the halls.
He just kind of nods and they start walking off. I'll give you 2 inspiration points for that.
Ooh.
That was cool as hell. No.
Yeah, very, very good roleplay. Very good.
Very nil.
Persuasion rolls too.
Alright, so that would end the scene. Are you going to go back outside or go back downstairs?
Well, I wanted to go outside, but I don't want to think they're following me, so I guess I'll wait for now. I have to wait to see the stars just a little bit longer, I guess.
Aw.
So you wait a bit. Later on, after going out, I assume return to the group and tell them what happened.
Yes.
I guess that was one loose end that we didn't take care of, huh?
Carter
Yeah, I
says,
thought
"Ah,
they'd managed to make their way back, and he died in the fighting.
I wish I would have been there." Carter says, "I wish I could have killed those bastards for what they did to Char in the town, or in the surrounding farms."
Yeah.
Yeah, but Neil, you
Uh.
probably like punished them or something, right? Like you probably like hurt them a bit, or
I gave them what food I had. I gave them a bit of hope.
You
to
gave them
reach the
food?
forest. Yeah.
we're low on food.
Are we?
Are we low on
Well, I
that?
am now.
No,
I am.
You guys
Can
are
anyone
part.
spare
You're
a
in the
bite?
Druid Grove. You
What
could
the
buy
hell?
a ton of food if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Druids,
they're
like,
the
literally
cultivators,
grow.
right?
Yeah. You could buy a bunch of mushrooms. Carter says,
Oh,
"Well,
but
I'm just glad you're all right, Nell." As he slaps you on the shoulder, he says, "I'm actually surprised they didn't jump you and kill you. Seems
No.
like
Yeah.
about what they're capable of."
Yeah.
Good.
Maybe if you're gonna go wander off to visit the stars, maybe you should carry the warhorn with you,
Possibly.
just for
However,
next time.
I don't think they realised how close they came to death, considering I have a scroll of flame strike.
That is,
You
I mean,
didn't,
that
you
does
didn't
work.
need our help at all.
Yeah.
No, the only thing is, like, there was a lot of them, and if some of them had to get out of range, I wasn't 100% sure, but...
Tabby says,
I
"Well,
thought at first Graves had betrayed us.
It's probably best you didn't attack and take that chance. There's been enough bloodshed in the caves."
Agreed. Starting to
Good
get
job
sick of
talking
it.
you. Good job talking your way around this. Like, I didn't think of you as a talking guy, but you surprised me. Good job.
Is anyone else
More
getting
mo-
claustrophobic in here? I'm ready to see the ocean. This is a little nauseating.
I'm
with
this
you there,
kid quite
bud.
comfortable, actually.
Sorry, go ahead. Oh, what did Calroon say? I was just speaking as Carter.
No, I say I find this cave quite comfortable. It reminds me of growing up,
Horsewood.
almost.
Yes.
Yeah, well, not all of us can
Ugh,
see through the ground with our feet.
dwarves.
Do you not find wonder in the night sky? Do you not feel that's robbed of you?
Carter says, "Yeah, I mean, don't you want to be up with nature in the woods, under the stars, the breeze?
I'd
It's
like
all
to paint some
quiet
trees
down here."
around.
Yeah.
Paint whatever you
Yeah,
want on the
Crinkle.
wall. Yeah, here, let me. Yeah.
The echoes of our
Graffiti.
voices, the quietness, it's maddening. I don't know how you people live in these conditions.
You
The
people.
serenity of being surrounded
Starry.
by rock is quite therapeutic for us
Hey,
dwarves.
Crinkle, what do you mean? Do you think?
What? What do you mean? Eh?
It's I find it funny. You prefer the security and surety of rock, and I prefer the freedom of the waves.
Each their own, I suppose.
Alright, so go ahead and spend food for the evening. That's the only thing that would happen. So it is
Okay.
now.
Can I buy some food? How much would 16?
Oh,
They'll sell it
Actually-
to you at book price.
Okay.
What were you saying?
yeah. You didn't tell us how much maho did I get from the corrupted hole.
There was none. It's some kind of special essence. To find out what it does, you need to
Okay.
do research.
Okay.
So it's not something you could turn into components or necessarily craft with, at least not until you're able to figure out what it does.
Well,
Okay.
if it has any resemblance with magical crystals, it probably acts a little bit same as normal, but we have to learn to use it.
Yeah,
But that's my guess.
it's likely you'd have to do some research to find out exactly
Yeah,
what
yeah,
the deal is. But it is the
Okay.
next morning, so you would get a rest. What do you want to do? Oh, wait, let me check something.
Well, I think we can discuss it until next game. It's time, right?
Yeah.
Uh, yes, so that would be it for this game. Okay. Yeah, so go ahead and give me MVP votes.
And that's just /WGM, right?
Yeah, and your vote.
Okay.
Very cool.
I just need Grinkle's vote.
Yeah, sorry.
Alright, so unanimous nil, you are MVP.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. That was cool as hell.
Another
I was thinking
inspiration
it would,
point.
it would be very funny if I had to Monty Python run my way back in.
Yeah, I was waiting for that to just say I take the dash action and run.
Looks like
run away.
everything's
It's
working
just
out.
Benny Hall
And then
theme.
Neil runs in. Yeah.
Yeah, Benny Hill.
That
It's just yeah. The Benny Hall theme is just playing in the background.
That was
Alright,
fun
guys.
session.
Yeah.
See you next week. We'll get some
Yep.
plans and we'll get
Until
a
next time.
next step rolling.
Right.
Yeah, and Neil, make sure to prepare spell magic. We're gonna need it.
Yeah. Yes.
Ooh, before we
Alright.
leave, I have a couple
Yeah.
of questions.
Alright.
First, Lou,